Congressman, first of all, how did you and your family hold up? How did your community hold up?
Yeah, the challenge is we got hit twice, just like your reporter just said, within 2 weeks. So you had record storm surge from 5 to 7 feet from Helene, and then 2 weeks later, you had the eye of the storm literally go right over my district. So the people on the coastline just got hammered. They had 5 to 7 foot storm surge. Thankfully, in the Sarasota area with Milton, the storm surge wasn't as bad, but you had a lot of homes and businesses that were flooded by Helene that were then flooded by Milton, St. Armand Circle in Sarasota, Punta Gorda in Charlotte County, and it's just heartbreaking. I mean, you see these business owners and these homeowners who started to rebuild, who started to cut out drywall. I actually helped a family cut drywall out of their house, and then they were flooded again. Businesses that were flooded again. And it's just heartbreaking when you have to go through that and people start to rebuild and then you're facing it again. So that's been a real challenge of people getting back up on their feet.
And a lot of them don't want to get back up on their feet, at least not in Florida. That doesn't apply to everyone. Of course, you've had an influx of millions coming from all over the country and who love it there. But all of these incidents, to say nothing of the rocketing homeowners, insurance costs, real estate taxes that have gone up along with the appreciating property values, and they say it's just not worth it. What do you tell them, Congressman?
Yeah, I've heard that from a lot of people. There's a dichotomy in Florida. The people that have built their house in the last 10 years are under the new code or under the FEMA code, have hurricane windows and doors, and they're higher. They're built up higher. Yeah. Like the house that we helped the family cut their drywall out was an older home that was lower than the two houses next to them. The two houses next to them that were on the water didn't flood because they're 10 to 15 feet higher than the older home. So that's the dichotomy we have. These older homes that are on or near the coastline have all gotten flooded, and with the issue that your reporter made mention of is the insurance crisis that we have here in the state of Florida only exacerbates that problem. If you're able to find insurance, it's ridiculously high. The statistic you just put up, 90% increase over the last 4 years, is absolutely accurate. Everyone in Florida has been seeing that, and I have had constituents in my district say, I can't afford to live in my home anymore because property insurance rates are so high. So I think you are going to see families, I've spoken to some of them that are going to determine and decide to leave, especially the coastal communities. And then you're going to have people that are able to rebuild and build their homes back up. Obviously, this area is very popular across the country. We've got 1,200 people a day moving to the great state of Florida. And so you're going to see that change over the next couple of years.
Do you worry that it slows and then starts to reverse, that a lot of people look at this? And I know every hurricane season, Congressman, we do see this. But I guess coupled with those rising costs and condo association fees that have doubled, tripled, quadrupled, and all of that a lot of people are crunching the numbers themselves. Yeah, no big taxes here except those, and that's just too much for me.
No, I think you're going to see that. We've seen a huge influx of people to Florida lately, but I certainly think you're going to see people with these additional costs. Look, if you don't have hurricane windows and doors, and you're on the coastline and you're not elevated, this is going to happen again. I've just since I've been in Congress, I've dealt with Hurricane Ian, I've dealt with Hurricane Irma, I've dealt with Hurricane Helene, Debbie, and now just Milton, and so my constituents just in the last 3 months have gotten hit with 3 hurricanes. It's been devastating for my constituency in my district. So it's obviously there's another one out there they say that might form and come towards Florida. So it's obviously something that we have to deal with. The updated building codes are working for the newer homes, but they're obviously not for those older homes. And people are just going to have to make a cost-benefit analysis on whether they can afford to live on the coastline.
Yeah, well said, Congressman. I hope you're doing okay. Your constituents. We shall see. Always good seeing you, sir. Thank you.
You too. Thank you.